Hey guys, how's it going? Kripparrian here. Today I want to talk about the very important aspect to the game that I think really impacts the enjoyment the most for me. Now, it kind of has to do with a larger problem, but the larger problem is more of a general problem. The large problem in Hearthstone is that the better player in a match wins a lot less frequently than they had in the past. With each expansion, particularly in Arena, you are more and more pushed to draft a deck that just curves out, and when you curve out, you win. But the real specific problem that really gets to me and is completely out of my control is that when you try to do that, but go first, you automatically win. But when you go second, you basically have a situation where your tempo is often irrelevant. So I talked about this a little bit on stream, some days more than others, but I think it's a problem I really want to highlight and give you guys some examples with some games so you can see what I'm talking about and why I have this great frustration. If you don't really understand why it's important, I can talk about it here so you can see. So the problem exists in Constructed as well, but in Constructed there are certainly decks that can take advantage of having the coin. In the past we've had, Miracle Rogue decks or just combo decks in general, and having the coin, having the initiative, and having that extra card because the combo deck relied heavily on synergy is certainly an advantage. However, in Arena, despite what some of us might think with prior power levels of rogue decks and previous expansions and all that, it has never been the case for any class ever in the entire history of Hearthstone that going first was an advantage. That going second was ever an advantage. So it was always better to go first in Arena. But that difference has grown and grown and grown as more expansions roll out because of the same things that we see in each expansion. With each expansion, the overall deck quality goes up, particularly the number of one-drops and early game cards that you tend to draft goes up, and the number of ridiculously powerful steamroll and win more cards absolutely goes up as well. So what happens is the first player to initiate a state in the board where they are winning, because there are more win more cards and more early game cards, going first because you act first gives you a higher chance now than before to start winning, to play something on turn one, for instance. And because there are more win more cards, your availability and likelihood that you can continue winning off of that turn one advantage is higher than ever before as well, which creates this problem. And it's a little bit more than just that as well. Sometimes you have a really good opener, sometimes your opponent has a good counter, but going first is turn after turn after turn an advantage. If you really look at what the first and second player gets, it really does highlight how unfair it can be. So going first, you get to act first, and you get a mana advantage on your opponent for 10 turns. Your opponent going second gets to be on the draw. They don't necessarily get an extra card. They have the card advantage, I guess, just as if going first has the mana advantage. So you have one card advantage, not exactly one card more. And for one of those turns, you have a mana lead on your opponent. So going first, basically, if a game goes to 10 turns, going first means you spent 9 more mana crystals than your opponent. And because there's more win more cards these days, the fact that the opponent who's going second has an extra card is a hell of a lot less meaningful than it was in the past, because just being in that win condition is worth much more than one card now than it was in the original state of the game. In the original state of the game, going first versus going second was overall fairly balanced, but the direction that Hearthstone took since that time has led to where we are now, where more and more and more with each expansion, the difference in win rates from going first to going second grows and grows to the point where it's just insane and is really ridiculous in some options, in some games. So that's basically the gist of it. It's an experience that's not a lot of fun. It is randomness, but it's not randomness that you enjoy. Some people just say, well, you know, Hearthstone's random. It's just a random effect. Your chance to go first versus going second is equal, so what's the big deal? Well, as I mentioned before, if player going first always wins the game and player going second always loses the game, it really waters down your ability to actually play the game. You know, we're just literally flipping coins, you know, in a dozen more expansions in terms of Arena. And I don't want to see the game to go in that direction anymore. So I wanted to give you guys my thoughts on this subject and give you guys a few examples to see. So hope you guys check them out, enjoy, and mind the salt. I actually keep Shadow Bolt and the Spider Tank. I'm going second. This kills a lot of the tempo stuff. Fuck. I'm gonna skip on Peddler. Well, this is pretty bullshit so far. Okay. Are you fucking kidding me with this Druid deck right now? I'm definitely gonna have Doomguard next turn. Alright. I haven't lost to a Druid in this expansion, but this is probably gonna be a loss. Lost the 50-50. Yeah, this guy's just a boss at curving out. He's got Golden Portrait. He's probably practiced curving out in ranked. He's a master of the curve.
Don't worry, loves. The cavalry's here. Giddy up.
Okay, if you like that dude so much. It's like his dad, you know. Dark Peddler's dad of the Blood Imp. I'm probably gonna need a top deck of Deathwing to win this game. I don't believe I can win without it. Dude is too good at Curbstone. Wow, that's pretty good. Okay. Do nothing but a Gordon Reno, Kripparrian. Okay. The on-curve tank play is fine, but like, he has a lot of cards because I had the Doomguard. Basically, it's one of those go first and have a really fucking ridiculous opening hand, so your opponent just gets totally fucked. I remember when this was a popsicle discussion stream. Yeah. Well, twisting Nether into Deathwing seems pretty good. He's still probably gonna win. Go first and go face. That's the game. Oh, that helps. I think I'm gonna tap. Now, is that 25? I think I'd rather just control the board. I could go for a lethal play, but I don't like it that much. I'm just gonna tap. Fine, whatever. Two absolutely awful cards. All this guy's played is late game in the last 3 turns. Need a little bit of a break here. This is bullshit. I think I lost. I'm gonna need to get the Nomergan infantry. He should definitely go face. Swipe lethal? It's been swipe lethal for 3 turns. Well, 2 turns. I should have killed the 3-1 for a draw. No. I have 2 draws, so I have 20% chance to stay in the game. Nope. Stupid fucking game that was. Did you guys see that game? Did you see how insane my answers were past the mid game, but it just absolutely didn't matter? You know that bullshit that just happened to me 3 games in a row? Well, now we get to do it. We get to automatically win. Alright, let's automatically win here. Honestly, the chance that you lose going first with Zombie Chow in Arena is probably like 10% at most now. Concede, please? No, it's not overconfidence. It's... In Hearthstone, as good as you might be, you're going to get fucked and lose because the game is going to make you lose. In Arena, you have the added randomness of queuing into absolutely stupid decks, which I have more than my fair share because a lot of you guys like to save your best decks to play me. So, yeah.
Reporting for duty.
Side effects? No. Trust me.
Not on my watch.
So it's gonna be an Avenge. As much as I want an Implosion, we should probably Soulfire. And just tap so it reduces the chance it gets Implosion.
Wanna blow something up?
Well, that 10% is very quickly happening right now.
Who am I? None of your business.
Oh, yeah, you got it.
Job done. Who am I? None of your business.
Okay. I have had basically the worst possible RNG on all my RNG effects, and this guy had turn 5, Doctor 6.
Anywhere.
Are you fucking kidding me, dude? It's probably repentance, I guess. I don't know. I still have to play a big minion. Okay, it's not. So it's like eye for an eye then.
Accidents. They happen, you know.
What the fuck? It is eye for an eye.
Answer the call of the light.
It's a pretty sick top deck.
Something needs tinkering?
Well, I have board control, so like, I'm actually playing the game at least. I can't complain about everything.
You pay, I protect.
Oh my god. Oh, those are demons, so that's pretty good, I guess. Wow.
Reporting for duty.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Just act natural.
And true silver.
The victory is yours. Justice
He drew as many cards as I did. I can confirm I like that hand. Please no buffer. Oh, okay, that's fine.
You are not the boss of me.
pleasant feast of Wintervale.
Accidents. They happen, you know.
Oh my god. All 5 boys. Okay. So, if he has True Silver, it's drawn the last turn or the one before that. Or Consecration, I guess. Those are the 2 cards that really counter me. That doesn't do very much.
Reporting for duty.
Seems fair. How is Krip so lucky? Yeah, you should have seen my games like 10 minutes ago.
You gotta pay up.
Oh.
You will go in. I consent.
Nice cards and synergy. But going second against the 1-drop? This is Hearthstone, bro. Alright, let's see if we can get this zombie chow going. That's what I'm fucking talking about.
god. Alright, well, alright, to be fair, if I don't play anything on turn 2, it's as if I didn't play zombie chess, so that might be kind of bad, but we're not there yet. We could definitely get another draw here that helps out. Oh, okay, that's actually kind of bad.
Reporting for duty.
Alright, so it is Avenge or Sacred Trial, right? Oh my god. Every single minion in the hand there. So skilled. I'm a little bit afraid of Sacred Trial though.
You gotta pay off.
What the fuck? Still has only minions. That's so fucking insane. How the fuck these guys have these decks?
Side effects?
Alright, if there's no taunt, I can probably just kill him.
Follow the rule.
Oh my god. Oh my god!
Why do you fall? I taste blood.
Just make it very hard for him. He's gonna need consecration. So, but we know he had all minions until like I think last turn because he had the True Silver before that. But I think it has to be this top deck has to be consecration.
Ready for action. Not on my watch. Reporting for duty.
Looks like I got this. So I'm pretty sure you can't heal once you're dead. So